How is Kamala Harris going to lower inflation? That is the big question that we have not received a legitimate answer to. Check out this interview on Fox News as one of her surrogates scrambles to answer the question.
What is Harris's plan? We're waiting.
Yeah, okay, there's a lot of aspects to it in regards to looking at it online. So let's talk about lowering the grocery costs, because that's something that's brought up. The viewers can look at this online. She talks about certain things in regards to advancing the first federal ban on price gouging on food and groceries, to set clear rules to the road to make it clear that big corporations can't unfairly exploit consumers as well.
Is that
and
happening?
secure new
Is that happening?
It's not at this moment. No, this is her plan that's laid out for the first 100 days when she becomes president of the United States of America.
Gouging, is that currently happening?
In regards to I don't know exactly if that's currently happening or not, because I'm not privy to that type of information.
Okay.
But there are people are costing a lot of money in regards to groceries.
Okay. It seems like you're
potentially
having a hard time articulating her plan. And
I'm not. Honestly,
of
that's
voters.
not true. Please, I'm constantly being interrupted by you, which, as a woman, I think is disrespectful.
What does being a woman have anything to do with this conversation? You're not answering the question. You're not giving a legit answer. You just keep dancing around giving stupid responses like, oh, we're going to stop this price gouging.
Trying to speak. Every time I try and speak, you speak over me.
Okay, final thought.
Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, I was giving you time there. All right, thank you very much. I appreciate you joining.
Final thought. Have a nice day. Because you have nothing to say. All you're going to do is give these stupid responses like, oh, we're going to go after these corporations for price gouging. That is a lame excuse for the massive government spending that's created this inflation under Biden and Harris. There's another clip here of Kamala Harris actually dancing around the question, not giving a direct answer how she's going to lower inflation, which is a problem right now, which many Americans are concerned about. Let's check it out.
We really would love to know what your plan is to help lower the cost of living.
Yeah, first of all, thank you both for being here.
Did you see her face right there?
Yeah.
she's like, oh shoot, hell, no, this question again?
Yeah, first of all, thank you both for being here. And yours is a story I hear around the country as I travel. And in terms of both rightly having the right to have aspirations and dreams and ambitions for your family, and working hard and finding that the American dream is, for this generation and so many recently, far more elusive than it's been. And we need to deal with that.
We really would love to know what your plan.
How are you going to deal with that? You come up with these BS answers, these non-answer answers that nobody really knows what you're talking about. Why are all these people are boneheads in this audience? All these people are boneheads. The fact that you're here talking to this woman, thinking she has solutions, shows me where you stand. I mean, why are you giving the woman the time of day? It blows my mind that people are still undecided about this, or wondering how Kamala is going to fix things when she's been in the VP spot for 3.5 years. Her husband says, oh, well, people want to, it's not her fault. Whatever he said, she's VP. She's only been a part of his administration. She's not in charge. Well, she is a part of the administration. She has a hand in what's going on. She's also the tie-breaking vote in the Senate. So she's casted the tie-breaking vote on a couple of pieces of legislation which have caused inflation. And I've heard that Kamala Harris has been a part of every decision that Joe Biden has made in the White House. Just about every decision she's been a part of. For one, she's supposed to be in charge over the border, and now she's going down to the border because it's a disaster. It's a disaster under her watch. But she doesn't have answers for anything. And the numbers don't lie of what's going on. let's keep going. I posted this on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. The name X is starting to grow on me. But anyway, Trump's last day in office, inflation was at 1.4%. Gas was $2.39 a gallon. Mortgage rate was 2.8%. Average rent was $1,419. And the highest rate of inflation under Kamala reached 9.1%. Gas, $5 a gallon. I remember this was back in the summer of 22. Mortgage rate, 8%. It's come down to about 6. Average rent, $1,700. These are clearly bad numbers. These numbers, this is a clear jump in inflation of a large percentage from Trump's last day in office to under Kamala Harris, Joe Biden. When Trump is asked this question, what are you going to do to lower costs? He gives the same answer every time. We're going to drill, baby, drill. Lower the cost of energy, and everything else will come down. Become energy independence and on which energy dominance. Lower the cost of gas, the cost of oil, all that comes down. Everything else will come down with it. He gives the same answer every time. But Kamala talks about how she was raised as a middle-class child. Her uncle was a construction worker. Her dad was a cop, whatever. I mean, she said some stuff. I'm maybe not 100% correct on that, but she said some similar things, how she has relatives that have been firefighters and construction workers. Nobody cares about that. Nobody cares your uncle was a construction worker back in the 60s. They're worried about what's going on today. And yes, Trump is a billionaire, but he's a blue-collar billionaire. He understands the American worker. He understands that cutting taxes, cutting regulations, he understands those things fuel the economy. He knows what it's like to build a business and employ people. Kamala Harris knows nothing about that. And this is insulting. It's very insulting to the American people for her to keep dancing around these answers, these questions. When people ask you a question, they want to know what you're going to do. And like I said, these people here, why are they talking to her? Do they really think that she has solutions here? She's been in the number 2 spot for 3.5 years with the heavy hand in the administration, what goes on in there. She has influence. Do you think Joe Biden's really calling the shots? His wife was doing some kind of a cabinet meeting. He was hosting a cabinet meeting the other day. This is crazy. To me, the choice is clear. There should be no undecided. If you're undecided, then you're just, I don't know. I really don't know what to say. But at this point, with what's going on at the border, 10 million people coming across, sky-high inflation, your grocery bill is way higher than what it was back in 2018, 2019, 2020. Gas was I don't remember gas ever being $5 a gallon under Trump. It may have gone up to $2.50, $3 at one point, come back down to $2, but it was always at a comfortable rate where people were not complaining about how high gas prices are. The cost of a home was much lower. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, it blows my mind. These people here, all these boneheads here in the crowd, listen to what this bonehead has to say. Oprah knows she's full of it. Anyway, I'm going to leave the video right there. I just wanted to give you that those couple of clips. I thought it was interesting that they continue to dance around the pressing issue, inflation, and the border. The border is more important in my opinion. That's just me. Those are the top 2 issues, though. The southern border, and that also drives the cost of housing up. So there you go. The border, and Trump talked about this during the debate. Secure the border, and you'll also help bring inflation down. Yeah, Trump is the choice if you want to lower costs, secure a border. Then the choice is clear in my opinion. But hope you would come to your own conclusion on that, and then come election day or early voting, whatever it is you do, make the right choice. All right, guys, thanks for listening. Like and subscribe. See you next time. Thank you. Take care.